Hello there YouTube, Erik McRae, Asparagus Party here. Welcome to Erik's Anime and Gaming Commentary channel. I am so super excited to be back with you after what feels like a very long hiatus. I apologize for the fact that I took this break without really announcing it from my works on this channel. But there are a lot of very important things that I was up to, so I'll explain a bit what I've been doing and give you the background and announce what's coming to this channel and any corresponding changes or modifications that may happen following with it. So for those of you who don't know, I have two YouTube channels. I have Erik's Anime and Gaming Commentary channel, and I also have Brutally Honest Controversy. In addition to these, I do have a BitChute account and channel I'm working on almost equally as much as well, which really just features the same videos but uploaded on that respective video platform. Brutally Honest Controversy is a channel I made to basically speak my heart and my mind and share my personal observations in as unbiased a manner as I could possibly muster on a variety of topics ranging from political to religious to philosophical to psychological studies and things of the sort. So basically, I've been here at home the whole time, mostly working on video content for my Brutally Honest Controversy channel, because though it's the smaller of my two channels in terms of YouTube, its content is, in my opinion, the more weighty or more important or pressing of the two forms of content. So I've been working on that very hard, and I'll show you a little picture on the screen there, sort of scrolling through some of the videos I just recently got out. And some of the topics I deal with on this Brutally Honest Controversy channel are very, very serious in nature. For example, you can see this 8-part series here revolves around exposing a sexual exploitation and sexual abuse cult and their attempt to normalize and legalize sexual acts between humans and animals. And I actually uncovered that these predators are using a psychological reprogramming curriculum and are largely targeting children, which basically makes them child predators. So this is obviously something of a very serious nature. And if you're me, that gets you a lot of enemies in some pretty high places wherever people are having some kind of association with a group like that. So yeah, I deal with anything and everything. Like, for example, I have another video here where I'm fleshing out all the conversation points respective to the advancement of artificial intelligence technology, and I am putting the artificial intelligence agenda on the hot seat, asking those questions people typically try to say you're not allowed to ask. And I'm expressing all the danger points and risks that people normally don't want you to think about. But I do this to anything and everything, really. For example, I'm very associated with Christian world belief, obviously, and yet I have openly criticized some elements of major Christian world belief where I found they weren't lining up with its most creedal and ancient documents. And those videos in particular are mostly on BitChute though, so I have to find a way to re-download them and upload them to YouTube, whatever portion is missing. But I'm kind of an equal opportunity basher. When I get the whole story and I see there's a truth, and then I see there's a bunch of agenda groups that aren't telling the whole truth, they're only telling 70% or 80% or just 90%, I go and just speak the whole truth and don't care too much about who it offends, because I generally have this perspective in life that if you give people the full truth and the full story and don't censor the inconvenient or uncomfortable parts of it, they'll be more free to make a fully conscious and informed decision on how they want to proceed with all matters correlating to that topic. And I think, in my perspective, that's the most respectful, kind, and loving way you can treat your fellow human beings. So that's mostly what that channel is all about. Yeah, I got hours and hours and hours of videos accomplished on very lofty, high-end topics. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. I effectively achieved my quota for the time being, though I don't necessarily move literally with a quota, but I will respond to the dangers and threats and concerns I see in society that are existing from a lack of discussion on the matter, and I make those discussions happen. I don't allow for somebody to make a little taboo thing that I'm not allowed to talk about. So once I get a certain amount of weight off my heart where I feel like I've done the topic justice and brought the full story to bear, now I feel more free to go back to doing the other stuff I love very much, which is like anime and gaming content and commentary. So we're back to it now, and I have some good news for you. I've already got some videos of a new series we're going to be starting. I have decided to abort the Cry of Fear project for now, or at least put it on hold. Mostly out of demoralization. Two types of demoralization I'm dealing with. One, it's a kind of psychological thriller, and of all the games with like horror kind of games, the ones that have a very psychological element of like your character might have some psychosis issue or something like that, to me that's kind of hard to handle. I'm not saying I'm a wimp, but it can be a bit traumatic and mentally taxing, and at the same time it's a horror game with its own jump scares. Plus I also had a bit of a setback with Cry of Fear in terms of I tried to live stream it at first, and then I thought I could just take the video from YouTube and use the recorded video that was recorded from the live stream. And I didn't realize there was such a massive quality drop from that. So I ended up losing a lot of material in more ways than one. Some of the material was just ugly looking, just terrible quality. And others, like I had one section that was over an hour and a half, I think, of gameplay, somewhere around that, where for whatever reason the screen broke out. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it wasn't recording the gameplay, though I had my screen recording on, but it recorded the sounds. So for me, I can take the point where I can see when it's time for a break from a certain game. So Cry of Fear is on pause for now. But I have great news again. There were other horror games I downloaded, and I've been playing Dead Frontier 2. I've made videos out of Dead Frontier 2. Those are the next ones I will be releasing. It's such a fantastic horror game. This has a lot less of the psychological thriller kind of aspect, so that makes it less mentally and emotionally tormenting for me to play it. And yet, it absolutely captures genuine terror, for me at least, many points in the game with the type of enemies you encounter and the ambiance and the background of where the areas you encounter them in. So it's produced some pretty genuine content, and I'm just genuinely really enjoying the game. In fact, to put this into perspective, I liked the game so much, especially because of the quality of what I felt you get for something that you can play as free-to-play, that I actually made a promotion video for the game that I will be uploading to my anime and gaming commentary channel, and probably to BitChute as well. That's how excited I was about it, and I want to be very clear, it's not an advertisement that the company that made the game paid me to make. I did it of my own free will just because I liked the product they had produced so much. So I've been very happy with it. I'm really looking forward to getting quite a few videos out. Oh, and for like slight changes will be happening. Nothing groundbreaking, guys. Nothing that's going to ruin your experience. I was just thinking about what to do with the situation I'm in and how to network my channels together better, where I'm sort of taking away the invisibility problem with my other channel, and yet simultaneously giving my viewers a sense of having the freedom to go there and not being overly pressured, yet introducing it in a way that's fair. So I thought that I'd just advertise my own channel. So I'll probably be making little advertisement clips for my other channel and have like little 20-second advertisements or 30-second advertisements at certain points in some of my videos on my anime and gaming commentary channel. That's the kind of stuff I've been thinking about, because I think some of those issues are so meaningful and important that I talk about in the videos in the other channel, that I think people should have the right to know on this channel that there's some other very important content they can engage with if they wish. But if they wish to stay in that realm, I won't think any less of them. And again, I wanted to remind you guys, all my viewers, that I really genuinely appreciate everything you've done for me, taking the time to subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and comment. I'll probably be making a video to respond to some of the comments I've received. Sorry for the absence, but I'm just so glad to be back with you, and I'm super excited, super stoked. So I will see you next in the Dead Frontier 2 videos. God bless you.